26 DBH Gray Wolf here at Haylett RV of Coldwater, Michigan. This is a Forest River product, a member of the Cherokee family, which at the time of this filming is the #2 selling travel trailer out there. It's a pretty big statement. There are a lot of brands out there. So why is this one so ultra popular? That's kind of what I want to hit on. This is Forest River's best-selling trailer right now, and let's dig into why. There are, first of all, so many upgrades present on the trailer in this video. You can get a very bare bones basic Gray Wolf. We tend to dress our ladies up pretty well because this is a very popular brand and we want you to have something you can really be proud of. This has a core package, a limited package, a whole bunch of upgrades. I'll try to point those out as we go through it, but you know, if you see one somewhere else, check to see if it's equipped the same, because there's a good chance it's not a carbon copy. Especially like interior fabrics. Those are things that we're going to sell a bunch of this trailer, and the fabrics that we have in stock might be different from this video. So power awnings. Seems like everybody's got them. Why is this one better or different? This is not the dollar cheaper awning. If you want to put a pitch adjustment on your awning, there you go. You just did it. That is all it takes to put a pretty steep pitch on this awning so that you get some rain and water runoff. And then when you're done, it's just as simple as lifting it right back up. So there you go, awning up, awning down, just that quick and easy. Another thing is these doors. You notice that you don't see a holdback on these doors. There's a couple things here. First of all, the fact that there's no holdback means the door can close all the way basically, or well, I guess open all the way, and it keeps a sharp little point closer to the trailer and not sticking out like this, where, you know, a kid or a grandkid's going to be inclined to hit it. The other thing is it doesn't need a holdback because I can throw that door. I can smack that door and it still won't slam shut. You can heave this thing and it still didn't bang the side of the trailer, because this is a friction hinge door. It's going to help keep itself open or closed, as it were, and not get flung around by the wind. Another nice little touch on the awning here is really sweet, cool blue, electric blue light switch, or pardon me, light strip that you see here. It just is going to give this campsite a really fun glow at night. That's another thing I'm looking at here before I forget. This video is of a Cherokee Limited series, which has even more upgrades, such as like this outside entertainment center here. Not standard stuff. I'll try to point them out as we go so you can tell the difference. Extra large windows are a theme you're going to see around this Gray Wolf. They do like to keep it pretty nice and pretty bright in there. Good front storage space here, and there is access to some of that from under the bed. Solar suitcase ready. This little solar plug here is designed for a trickle charge battery system. Now you're seeing we still have the diamond plate up front. A base model Gray Wolf can compete with some very cutthroat price and constructed trailers out there. Again, this is not equipped to be in that cutthroat budget market, but you will still see those cutthroat built trailers out there. You're going to start to see stuff like no diamond plate on the front, which is going to result in little pock marks on the front of your trailer because your stones aren't getting deflected from your tires. Power tongue jack we put on here to make leveling the camper easy. You notice that they put the propane tanks in front of the batteries, which leaves room for 2 batteries on there should you be interested in doing that. Neat thing is the slide out system they use. You see these 2 silver bars. That's called a Schwintech slide. What I like about those is they're always sealed. If the slide is halfway out and you lose power or something like that, it's okay. It's sealed. I would rather have the slide all the way in or out, but it's okay as it is. Now this is kind of cool. They do push the sofa forward about 6 inches in a Gray Wolf, and here in the slide out it creates this extra storage pocket, and it's not the biggest, baddest thing you've seen in the world, but it's there. This is the perfect spot to put your wheel chocks and all that outside stuff that you normally don't have a good place to keep in other trailers. Giant windows that do open for ventilation, so you can get some excellent cross breezes going through this camper. The rear travel rack here is part of, I think, that limited package. That's one of those upgrade deals. It's roughly like a 200 or 250 pound accessory rack is the phrase that they want me to use for it. You know, you're not going to put a motorcycle or mini moped on the back there, but you know, a couple coolers, a bike or two, that's exactly what that's for. And these little bolts sticking off the back, they got the guys who check these in beat me to it. This is a spare tire holder, and you do not need to take the tire off to flip that down. I really like that because I always keep my cooler by my rear bumper. That's perfect for me. Now this is a bunkhouse. Underneath the rear bunk we have another extremely large access storage compartment. And notice how the bow flooring, the linoleum type flooring here, is under everything. It's actually the first thing that goes down on the floor deck on top of the 5/8 tongue and groove plywood floor. I stress tongue and groove because that means that it is squeak proof, basically. It's also a better, stronger, longer lasting material than OSB flooring. You can save $1 or $2 with OSB flooring, and it's okay, but that's one of the reasons that this is popular, is because it does last longer. A critical point on the 26 DBH is the second door. This is a bunkhouse with a bathroom direct door. First time campers are looking at this going, that's weird, I don't like it, it's uncomfortable. Second time campers are going, yes, that is a key feature that I have to have. And when you've been camping in a bunkhouse, you know that right there is the #1 reason people, especially kids, are in and out of the camper. This is a bunkhouse, willing to bet you got some kids that you're camping with. I have to check the option sheet. I don't know if this trailer includes a TV. Sometimes a Grey Wolf does, sometimes it doesn't. It depends on the options bundles available at the time. However, if it does or does not include that, I do publish that in our listing. So if you're on YouTube or something, scan over to our website and I will specifically write out if this model includes a TV, so you know what you're getting for your money. We take a lot of time to do that. But regardless of if it includes a TV or not, it has an outdoor TV station. The little bracket inside on the indoor TV can mount right out here, so one TV can service multiple areas of the camper. Again, we have this cool friction sprung door so that it's not going to fly open on us. You can kind of see it wave, you know, sort of wobbles there as it's fighting to steady itself. I specifically left all the lights off in this camper so that you got to see, you know, there is a lot of daylight that pours through here. This is, I think this is called the natural decor, which is like a greenish leatherette sofa with just some very earth tone accents going on here. I'm mentioning that because, again, fabrics from one 26 DBH to the next could be different. Detail stuff, power outlets right next to a sitting area. Power outlets next to a sitting area, next to a sleeping space. That's a common trend you're going to see in here. And I got to sneeze. Maybe. As soon as you say, oh, as soon as you say you got to sneeze, ever notice how you quit? Then you go back to talking and you start sneezing again. Those are those little experiences we all share and nobody talks about. So let's start digging into the things that, again, you can see. I mean, this is not an uncommon layout. Everybody builds this floor plan now. So who builds it well? You know, every camper is the best for a different reason. What makes the Grey Wolf stick out to me? Details. That's the short answer. All of your countertops, whether it's this dining table, whether it's your kitchen countertop, your bathroom, even up here under your television, everything is a full sealed edge system. It's a resin top. So that, you know, you can't have water seep into a seam where there's pressboard because there is no seam. It's an engineered countertop. That is a very cool feature in my view, especially around a sink. You're splashing water around a sink all the time, but water can't sink into the countertop and cause a soft spot. Now when you have a sealed top countertop, you can afford to have an undermounted sink because you're not looking at exposed pressboard on the side of that counter. So you get a flush mount countertop here, and this is a heavy duty countertop sink cover. It's made from the same material as your normal countertop. It's heavy duty, like I said. And ladies, if your husband, the kids act up, whap them with that thing. Get them back in line. Don't tell them I said that. That being said, this is on YouTube, and the majority of my viewership is male. I do track that. Anyway, this is something we like to add to these whenever we can, is these giant mega dinette drawers here. Look at that. They go all the way, it rests just on the floor, so it's not like going to bust itself up. But this is that 5/8 tongue and groove plywood I was telling you about. That's the type of construction. Even in their drawers, they're using heavier duty construction. So, in the mornings, in the evenings, in the afternoons, on a rainy day, when everybody's sitting around this dining table right here, you don't have to, everybody get your Kool-Aid, everybody get up, grab your sandwich. I have to get, you know, to the blanket under here. You don't have to do that. The storage comes to you. The blinds, I have the blinds pulled up for the light right now. Let's see if I can get the light to work out for me. Here we go. These are wooden plantation style blinds. Unlike metal blinds that can get bent up real easy, and they do at a bunkhouse, if this was metal blinds over this window with the kids sitting here, when they thrash their head back because, you know, they're a kid and they're playing around, they're going to just mangle those blinds up. Wooden blinds don't get busted nearly as easily. They don't get bent, period, and they can actually be cleaned. Central air is an uncommon thing at this price point in this type of trailer, but that is what you're going to find in this Grey Wolf. And again, extra power outlets around sleeping and seating areas. Windows on both bunks here, that is actually an uncommon thing in a lot of these floor plans. All of your windows and all of your lights together are two of the most expensive combined components within this RV. It's expensive to put windows and stuff, guys, but look what you get. With all these big windows, you get so much light the camera is actually struggling. It has to darken everything else to compensate. Little stuff, too, with this floor plan, like the fact that they build the ladder in so you don't have to throw Junior to the upper bed, is a nice touch. Lots of floor space in this bathroom. And a couple things I want to point out are some details here, like the fact that they're using larger Creative Breeze fans on a Grey Wolf and not the little plastic fan. This pushes so much air. You can actually open your living room windows and then open this up and you'll get a 6-mile-an-hour breeze in this camper. That's nice. 6 mile an hour is enough to blow out candles on a birthday cake, to give you an idea. They also have a skylight above the shower. Not this above the shower, like a lot of dollar cheaper brands will. We talked about the second entry door over here straight to the bathroom. Even the detail stuff like this. The fact that your sink, first of all, is huge and you can actually wash your hands in it. But secondly, that it's on an angle. This is a corner cabinet system. And that seems like a yeah, big deal kind of thing. Look at a lot of other brands. They have the medicine cabinet mounted flat against the wall. When I have to shave in the morning, I mean, you don't want to stand here, but look this direction. It doesn't make sense. You know, you want to sit here and look up. And unfortunately, this is what I have to, this is what my mirror gets. I hope yours is a little better. Moving forward here in our living room area, I do like to point out absolutely no carpet in a Grey Wolf. Zero. This is extremely easy to clean. You can broom this thing out in maybe 2 minutes and be done. I talked about the upgraded countertop and how it's giving you extra countertop space, but this flush mount stovetop cover is doing exactly that. It's making this a 1-layer maximum size countertop here. Now, they have good size overhead cabinets too, which is something a lot of dollar cheaper brands are going to miss. So, we're all familiar with this thing. This is about the size of a dinner plate, right? I'd say this is a pretty darn good size cabinet. That's a big cabinet right there. You notice too, this has privacy doors, not curtains, not accordion doors, a real pocket sliding wood door so that mom and dad get privacy up front. We talked about that TV that can mount up here right on top of the little faux stone entertainment center here. I love the look of that. I love the entire interior look of this is very earthen. It's very natural. I guess that's why they call the color scheme natural. They did a good job. It's kind of like when I was a kid and I discovered that the 4th of July is called that because it's on the 4th of July. Never mind. Maybe I'm not the brightest. Moving on. All-in-one stereo system, DVD player. I have to double check. I think that's even Bluetooth enabled, so it does everything. They have started to make your shelves in flat screen designed entertainment centers deeper. Back when we had old big TVs, entertainment centers were really big to accommodate the TV, so by default you got big shelves here. Now that TVs are this thin sometimes your entertainment center is that thin. But when the door is shut and you just look at it, it looks the same. That's why I encourage you to go open up every door you can to really get a good look at this. And then it's the stupid detail stuff. A shoe garage. It doesn't seem like a big deal, but you will benefit from having this every single day you go camping. If you have a bunkhouse camper without something like this, you have a big pile of shoes by the door. Second-time owners, you can vouch for me. I know I'm right. Because I ask people who have a bunkhouse camper like a 97 model, do you have a big pile of shoes by the door? And they always act like I'm a wizard. Like, how did you know that? That's because you don't have a shoe garage. It's the stupid little stuff like that that makes all the difference. Again, big windows right here, letting in lots and lots and lots of light. Both sides of the bed have outlets with stands to run your CPAP machines and all that good stuff. This is a monster trailer, guys. Again, it is not an accident that this is the #2 seller in the nation, the Grey Wolf and Cherokee family. That doesn't just happen. Every ounce of this trailer is premeditated to give you a highly enjoyable camping experience. From the little better arm system on the power awning to the big pass-through baggage door to the outside TV to the friction hinge doors. Everything is designed to give you a maximum positive camping experience. So give us a call, 800-256-5196. Haylet RV of Coldwater, Michigan. Thank you, everybody. Take care. Stay safe. Happy camping.